Kate Slobodian is 3 years old, and the National Center for Health Statistics says she belongs to the group of approximately 3 million children under the age of 18 who had a food or digestive allergy. And for Kate, these allergies can be fatal.
Eggs, peanuts, dairy, peas.
Those are the foods that can cause Kate's life-threatening allergic responses called anaphylaxis. Dr. Anju Peters is an allergist immunologist at Northwestern University. She explains what's involved.
You could have trouble breathing, you could develop shortness of breath, coughing, tightness in your throat, and the worst would be if your blood pressure were to drop, and we call that shock, where you would lose consciousness.
Ann Slobodian is Kate's mother. She started keeping count last year of the family's hospital visits due to Kate's reactions.
We were in the ER 11 times last year, and I think of those times that Caitlin was in at least 9 times.
It is something that really affects your quality of life. It causes anxiousness in terms of the parents, the patients, and you have to always be vigilant to make sure you're not exposed to that food. One of the best things parents can do is to have an action plan for their child who's food allergic, inform the schools.
I don't want to go to school. Because they have peanuts in there.
But recently, Ann and her husband Brad heard about a special kind of service dog.
What they basically do is they sniff out the environment, and they can alert us to if there's like a smudge of peanut butter on a handle, or a little bit of cheese on a child's hands.
Nick is Kate's 7-year-old brother. He's allergic to peanuts, but goes to a school that has peanut-free areas.
It's a dog that would sniff out a world to have a somewhat normal life.
All my dogs will be there with me.
If it's going to keep her a little safer out there, because we can't be with her all the time, especially in school. So, except for the price, yeah, I think otherwise it's pretty cool.
The cost of having an allergy service dog? $15,000.
It's $10,000 for training, and then $2,500 for the dog, and then additional $2,500 to cover travel expenses for us to get out to Colorado Springs.
That's where the nonprofit organization Angel Service Dogs trains the puppies.
We've only raised about $1,000. Right now I'm unemployed, so that kind of puts a little strain on it too, is that trying to look for a job and then trying to raise money for the dog.
We're going to do a big fall festival. It'll be called Boo Bash, taking the scare out of life, basically for Caitlin and for Nick too, because the dog will help Nick as well.
It's going to be like a little carnival for kids, so games, some rides, allergy-free contest.
Even if the Slobodian family does find enough money for a service dog, there's still one caveat.
I'm trying to test my sister and dad to see which is the right dog to get.
I know the ones that we're looking at, the Portuguese water dog and the Australian Labradoodle, are hypoallergenic. I was with the dog for an hour, and my allergies were kind of acting up from outside, so I'm hoping it was just that and not the dog.
There are many over-the-counter as well as prescription antihistamines that may help some of the symptoms. There are other, what we call anti-inflammatory medications that decrease the inflammation caused by, for example, a pet allergen.
So with the right dog and medications, the Slobodians may have found a way to help Kate go to preschool without fear.
We're getting a service dog.
Tara Kerpelman, Medill reports.